Hey, Paula.
Close that.
My friend Stacy's with us. That's my hand. Some little girls on here.
What's that?
Dancers.
Yeah.
Dancers.
Mm-hmm. All right.
Paula, my friend Stacy's joining us.
Hi, Stacy. So glad you're with us. So Mondays and Wednesdays, we are doing classical Pilates mat.
Okay.
So I think it's important. It goes in the same order every time, so you'll start getting used to the same exercises. I may make it, more beginner, more intermediate, more advanced. I'll give you options. Go at your own pace.
Okay, great.
And if you need a break from anything, take a break. But you should
I'll
be.
wait to get my cat off my mat.
My yoga friend.
Let me bring my computer lower so y'all can see me and give it another minute and we will get started.
Okay.
Jimmy, please don't be annoying.
I'm going to clean this up during this out.
You out.
What time? Mom.
Get up there.
Mommy.
Yes. What time do classes start today?
Miss Allison's class starts at 3:30
For
musical theater. All right.
wait,
technique. Let me set my timer on my phone and we will get started. All right. So coming back to your mats, let's start standing up today. We're just gonna do a couple of neck rolls, get your body warmed up, a couple of roll downs. So I want you to reach your ear over to your right shoulder, bring your chin down towards your chest, bring that left ear over, and then reverse it. Just ear to ear, shoulder to shoulder. Give it a nice stretch through the neck. As you're doing this, notice the stretch in those neck muscles, the upper back just a little bit. Start to engage your abs just the tiniest bit. One more each side. Making sure you're breathing, finding a good breath. Hold it on the left side and all the way up. Let your hands just hang, nod your chin. I'm going to turn so you guys can see me. We're going to slowly roll all the way down. As you roll down, your belly pulls in just a little bit. And hang as far as you can. Take a deep breath here. Fill your lungs, feel your rib cage expand. On your exhale, curl the tailbone under and roll all the way up. Y'all do one more like that. Deep breath in. I forgot to mute everybody. Exhale. Slowly start to drop the chin and roll all the way down. Really trying to find some space in your spinal column. Keep the tailbone tucked under as you roll all the way down. Hold it there, let your head get heavy, your chin is in just a little bit, deep breath in. On your exhale, draw your abs in, slowly tuck the tailbone under again. And roll all the way up. Coming to the end of your mat, bring one foot behind you, reach your hands down and slowly start to bend your knees. Draw your abs in, the lower you get, draw your abs in even more, bring your hands down when you need to. Sit back, bring the feet hip bone distance apart. Knees are bent, feet are flat. Reach the arms, take a deep breath in. On your exhale, roll the hips under. And pause and deepen the abs and curl up. I don't know about you guys who joined me yesterday, but my abs are sore. So if You see me struggling a little bit today. That's why. Deep breath in, roll and under. Drawing your belly up towards your ribs and hold it. Relax the shoulders. Take a deep breath in. We're going to pulse up halfway and back for 3, 2, 1. Now roll all the way back to the tips of your ribs and hold it there. Reach the arms long by your hips. Bring one leg up, the other leg comes up. This is our starting position. If you want to stay here the whole time for the 100, you can. Otherwise, follow my cues. Take a deep breath in and start pumping those arms for 5. And exhale. 10. Inhale, reach that left leg. And exhale. 20. Bring that leg in, reach the right one. Inhale. And exhale. 30. Bring that leg in, reach both legs if you want, keep them bent if you want. Exhale, 40, inhale. And exhale, 50, inhale. And exhale, 60. If you want to lower a few inches, lower. 70, inhale. And exhale, 80, inhale. And exhale, strong arms, 90, inhale. And exhale, and pause. Bend those knees in if they were straight. Lower your head, relax the arms. Bring those feet down and stretch them along across your mat. Flex your feet, reaching through the heels. Reach the arms overhead for a roll up. Drawing your ribs in so there's no arching in your back. Bring those arms up as you inhale. Exhale, nod your chin. Use the abs. Press into the heels and roll all the way up. Reaching long. Deep breath in here. Exhale, pull the belly in and roll back. Using your abs to control the speed of this roll back. You want nice and control, using the abs as the head touches, the arms reach back. Deep breath in, lift the arms. Exhale, nod your chin. Curl. And reach all the way over. Reaching as far as you can, drawing the ribs away from your thighs. Feeling that nice stretch in your back. Deep breath in here. Exhale, curl the tailbone under and roll. All the way back using those abs. We've got one more roll up. Bring those arms overhead. Lift those arms up to the ceiling. Nod your chin. Draw the ribs in first and then see if you can feel your spine peeling away from the mat. And reach all the way forward, get that nice stretch, and roll all the way back, exhaling as you reach the tailbone towards your feet. Press those heels, lengthen the legs, and roll all the way down. This time the hands come down, just outside of your mat. You have a wide and relaxed chest. We're gonna pull those feet in. Bring the legs to tabletop. We're going for our rollovers. Lift those legs straight up. Pilates stance, the feet, which means instead of being in parallel, the heels are together, toes are apart. We have a couple of new people. So just in case you didn't know that, it's a little bit smaller than a ballet first position. Deep breath in. We're going to use the lower abs to lift the hips just a few inches and control and roll back down. 2 more like that. Inhale, deep in the belly to lift the hips. And roll over. 1 more, lift those hips as high as you can, roll back over. We're trying to lift the hips all the way and reach the legs as far back as we can. Deep breath in. Start lifting the legs. Exhale deep and use the abs and reach over. And open the legs, shoulder distance apart. Flex your feet, reach through the heels as you roll all the way down. When your hips touch, your legs reach, the legs come together. Point the toes. Start to lift. Exhale, use the abs and reach up and over. Open the legs, flex the feet, and roll down. Reach through the heels. Use the abs and roll all the way down. Reach the legs, bring those legs together. Let's reverse it. So open the legs, flex the feet, they're shoulder distance apart. As you lift the legs, start using the abs and roll over. Bring the legs together, point the toes, and roll all the way down, reaching those legs long. As you roll down, the legs reach, they open shoulder distance. the feet flex. You use the abs to lift up and over wherever you can. If you can't touch the floor behind you, that is quite all right. Bring the legs together, point the toes, and roll. Monday morning, I couldn't. I had not stretched any over the weekend, and I was struggling just a little bit. Bend those legs, reach one long. Let's reach the left one long, but keep the right one in tabletop. I want you to bend that knee in and pull it close to your chest. We're getting ready for one leg circle. Notice that your hip flexor on your opposite leg stretches just a little the more you pull that knee into your chest. Straighten the leg up, hands go back out to the sides, point that foot and flex. 2, 1, get a nice stretch, circle from the ankle, 2, 1, reach that leg and reverse that circle, 3 ankle circles, 2, 1, and pause, point the foot, flex the one that's on the ground, reach across the body, and then circle that leg down towards your other foot. As you reach outside, use the inner thigh and lift. Reach across the body, circle down, around, and lift. You're making this circle as big as you can keep your hips stable. So if you notice that your hips are rocking a lot, make your circle a little bit smaller. 2, make sure you're breathing. Deep breath in. Reach around and exhale and bring it up. Pause, reverse, open wide to the side. Reach down, around, and lift. 5, 4, 3, feeling a nice little massage in that hip socket. 2, 1 more. Reaching, bring that leg in and stretch it long across the mat. So with both legs here, you should notice your right leg feels a little bit lighter than your left leg. It's because we've stretched it out some. Bring that left leg into tabletop. Bring your heel down, pull into your knee. That knee comes close to the chest. Feeling that stretch in the right hip flexor. If you're not tight at all, then you may not feel it as much. Bring those hands outside, straighten the leg, and point and flex. One leg may feel tighter than the other. That is completely normal. And circle from the ankle, like you're trying to draw circles with your toes. And pause and reverse that circle. 3, 2, 1, and reach that leg, point the foot, flex the one that's on the ground, reach across the body, and circle that leg long and lift. Draw your abs in to stabilize the hips. 4, breathe in. 3, 2, 1 more. And reverse, open that leg to the side, reach around and lift. If you're feeling a lot of movement in the hips, make that circle smaller. You can have it here. You don't have to reach out wide and bring it towards the floor. 1 more. And hold it up, bend the knee, press it long, flex both feet. Bring those arms overhead, coming up for rolling like a ball. Lift the arms up. Reach through the heels, draw your ribs in. Use the abs and curl all the way up. Bring your hands beside your hips. Lift your body and scoot forward just a little bit. So here, I want you to slightly tuck your hips under so you're on that little meaty part above your sits bones. Bring your feet to hovering and hug your arms around your ankle. So one hand is going to clasp your ankle, the other hand clasp the wrist of that hand. Nod your chin, pull your ribs back so your spine is rounded, and we're going to use the abs and roll back and roll up and pause and roll back and roll up. If you find yourself getting stuck, try and find a little more connection in your abs. We've got 3 more. 2, 1 more. And hold it here. Bring those hands down, scoot yourself back to the middle of your mat for the ab 5 series. The left leg is reaching, the right knee comes up, the foot's hovering, roll back just to the tips of the shoulder, of the ribs. Pull that leg in and elbows are wide. Switching for 10. 9, make sure you're breathing. 8, 7, single leg stretch. 6, 5, 4, 3. If you need to lower your head, you can. 2, 1 more. And bring both legs in, double leg stretch. The arms and legs reach at the same time. The arms circle around the knees, pull back in, doing 10 of those. Reach long and circle 9. So you've got a strong core, a strong center. You're stretching away from your abs. 6, 5, 4, make it very intentional. 3 more, reach away, pull it all in. 2, 1 more, and hold it in. Take a break if you need to right here. Lower your head if you need to. We're going into single straight leg stretch. So one leg reaches up, the other reaches back. You have the option, grab at your ankle, your calf, or your thigh, not behind your knee. Wherever you want to hold, curl up and switch for 10. 9. Inhale, inhale, exhale, exhale. Make that breath strong. 3, 2, 1. Bring both legs up, double straight leg stretch. Adjust your curl if you need to. Pilates stance those feet. Reach the hands behind the head. The hands are stacked and your curl is in from the ribs. Reach the legs and lift for 10. 9, 8. Only going as far as you can control with your abs. If you need to lower your head and put your hands below your hips, that is definitely an option and makes it a little more manageable. 3, 2, 1. Hold it up. Bend both knees for crisscross. The right knee stays in, the left leg reaches. You curl up, reach your shoulder to your knee and switch for 10. 9, 8, 7. Then legs are staying centered. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. 1 more each side. And bring it in. Hug those knees. Rock back and forth. Taking a deep breath in. Reach those legs long. Reach the arms overhead. Bring the arms straight up. And nod the chin. Flex your feet. Curl all the way up. For spine stretch, forward. Scoot your hips so that you feel your sits bones. If you need to move your muscles out of the way, we'll call them muscles. Flex your feet. Reach those arms straight up. Imagine you are sitting against a wall and you're going to slowly peel away from that wall. You're trying to stay attached with the lower back as long as you can. So nod that chin. Curl forward. Feel the belly pull in as you reach. Reach the crown of the head forward towards your feet. Deep breath in here. Exhale and press your spine like you're rolling back up against that imaginary wall. The chin comes up, the shoulders relax. 2 more like that. Deep breath in. Exhale, nod your chin. Reach through the crown of the head. Draw the belly in as you reach forward. This exercise is intended to give a lot of stretch through the spine, creating space in the vertebra. Deep breath in here. Exhale, slowly tuck and start to roll all the way up, stacking the spine, the shoulders relax, the chin comes up. We've got 1 more deep breath in. Lift, find a lot of space in your spine. Nod your chin and stretch. Imagine there's a string pulling the crown of the head and make some space in that spine. Find that good stretch. This is one of my favorites. Deep breath in here. And exhale, roll the spine. Articulation is very important for our spinal mobility. And relax. grabbing the ankles for open leg rocker. We're gonna do our level 1 open leg rocker. So it's a prep. I want you to bring your legs in close to your body. You have a few options here. If you don't have a lot of flexibility, you're not gonna wanna grab at your ankles. You can grab underneath your thighs. So I'll start there. Those of you who have more flexibility, make sure you grab at your ankle. If you wanna challenge yourself, you can grab that toe, okay? Big toe. So hands under the thighs, rock your hips under just a little bit. Feel that belly engage and hover your feet. We're gonna reach the left leg long and find a nice stretch there. And bring it back in and switch legs, reaching. And bring it back in. 2 more each leg. If you wanna try and grab at your calf, you can. Elbows are wide so your chest is open. Bring it back in. And reach the other leg. And bring it back in. If you wanted to grab at your ankle, your arms come inside the legs to grab that ankle. Reaching. And bring it in. And reaching. And bring that leg back in. Let's try both legs reaching at the same time. Hold that leg. Stretch, feel the chest reach up. Bring the legs together, hold in our teaser. Energize your inner thighs towards each other. Stretch the legs, open the chest, reach the arms, and hold it for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. As you come down, the legs open and flex the feet, sitting up for our saw. Your feet are just wider than your mat, lifting the arms up. This is all about spinal rotation and how your obliques help move your spine. So lifting up really tall. I want you to rotate to your right first. Your hips and your feet don't shift. Then you hinge forward from the hips, drawing the belly back. Reach towards that pinky toe. Stretch a little further, and then use the abs and pull up and unrotate. Lifting up tall. Exhale as you rotate, twist. Turn that back hand to the palm up. Reach your other pinky towards your pinky toe. Look back at your back hand. And stretch a little further each time. Use the abs and roll your spine up. Unrotate. 2 more each side. Lifting up tall. Rotate. Extend and reach. 2, 1. Lift up. Unrotate. Lift up tall. Exhale as you rotate. Reach. 2, 1. Lift up. This is also a breathing exercise, so be mindful of your breath. Inhale, lift. Exhale as you rotate. And exhale. 3, 2, 1. Lift up. And unrotate. Last one to the left. Reaching forward. Draw that belly in. 2, 1. And bring it all the way up. And bring those legs together. Rolling over to your belly for swan. You're going to lengthen those legs out and the hands come underneath your shoulders. So I want energy in the legs, but no lift just yet. Your lower back is relaxed and your glutes are slightly engaged. I want you to imagine there's a marble on the floor just in front of your nose and you're rolling that marble away and then your gaze comes up as your upper back extends. And slowly control it back down. 2 more like that. Deep breath in. Roll that marble away. Lengthen up through your spine. And lift through your chest. And come back down. 1 more. Holding this one up. Look over to your right shoulder. Bring that chin down to your chest. Look over to your left. And bring your look back center. Then look to the left. Roll that chin down to the chest. Feel that nice stretch. Look over to the right and look back center and come all the way down. Deep breath in. We're going to press up a little further. Press into the heel of your hand. Use those triceps and lift wherever feels good. It should be a good stretch on the front of your belly. Lengthening the legs out, drawing your abs in and slow and controlled. Come all the way back down. Good. Bringing those hands behind the back. We're going to do our double leg kick. Your head is we're going to do a variation today. So just your head stay in center. I want both legs to bend in. And I want 3 quick little kick presses of the heels to your bottom, and then stretch the arms and the legs back. Lift your chest just a little and relax down. 3 kicks, 3, 2, 1. Stretch the legs, stretch the arms, reach the chest forward and lower down. 1 more, 3, 2, 1. Stretch up and relax down. Bring those hands underneath your shoulders. Press up and sit your hips back into your rest position or child's pose. Feel a lot of space in your lower back, pressing your hips down. Take a deep breath in and press back forward. We're going to come to lying down for a bridge. Rolling all the way down. Use your abs, don't just collapse. Bring your heels in close to your bottom. So for bridges, the closer your hands are to your body, the less supportive they will be. So if you want to bring them to the edge of your mat or outside of your mat, either of those are fine. I want you to think of spinal articulation here. If you don't understand what that means, text me later, I'll explain it deeper, but it's basically mobility and rolling the spine and making those individual vertebrae move. So press into your heels. Today we are sits bone distance apart, so there is a space between your inner thighs, but I still want you to feel an energy of your inner thighs trying to reach towards each other. Tuck your tailbone under and roll and press those hips all the way up. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, drop your ribs. Curl the tailbone slightly and roll all the way down. 2 more like that. Then we'll add on. Deep breath in, curl up. Holding it there, draw your abs in. And exhale, roll down. Good. 1 more, curling up. Hold it there, draw your ribs in away from your shirts. Exhale, melt your spine all the way down. This time we're gonna hold it up. Curl in that tailbone and hold it for 3, 2, 1. Lift your left heel and drop that left heel. Lift the right heel and drop it. 1 more each leg, reaching that heel up. Notice how your glutes react to this heel lift. I want you to find that heel to seat connection, which is that connection that runs from your heel all the way up to your glutes. Bring your weight into your right heel and lift the left leg up and reach that left leg long. Bend that leg and place it back down. 2 more like that. Lift, extend, bend, and tap the toe. 1 more. Bring it to tabletop. Lift that leg, bend, and bring the toe down. Drop that heel. Now the weight shifts in. You should have felt that in your right glute mainly. Now the weight comes into the left heel. The hips are still pressed up. The right knee comes to tabletop. Extend that leg up. Feel that stretch. Bend and tap. 2 more. Bring that knee to tabletop. Lift up. Bend it and tap. 1 more. Lift. Extend and bend and tap and lower that heel and slowly melt your spine all the way down. Take a deep breath in, lengthen those legs. We're going to practice a couple of teasers before we do our side lying series. So pull those legs in, reach them long, reach the arms overhead. So with arms and legs reaching, bring those arms up, nod your chin, and use the abs. You can use behind your thighs if you need to. Hold this one here for 3, 2, 1. Lift the arms by your ears. Try and keep them there. Keep the legs where they are and roll down. The arms reach back. 1 more like that. Lift the arms up. Deepen the belly and curl up. Lift the arms by your ears and roll all the way back. Good. Bring those legs in. Give them a hug. Those are hard. Rock back and forth. And reach those legs long. Let's roll over to our side. And I always give everyone a few options here. If you want to be on your elbow, that's fine. I just don't want your ribs sinking in like this. I want you to be supported and using a lot of abs. That's your option 1. Option 2, you're here, but again, I want energy. Option 3, this is my favorite just because it keeps your spine aligned. Your head is resting on your bicep. Lift both legs, shift them forward to the front corner of your mat, drop and flex your bottom foot, and we're gonna point the top leg to bring it forward and then flex it to press it all the way back past your hip so that your glute engages. Now point that leg and bring it forward and flex it to press it back. We've got 3 more. Keeping your hips really still, your shoulders are stacked, your torso is trying not to move, point forward, flex back, 1 more, point forward, flex back, and bring it to center. Point that toe, rotate so that whole leg rotates in the hip socket, the knees pointing up, lift that leg, flex and reach it long like you're trying to reach past your other leg. Reach long, 2, 3 more. Make sure you're breathing. Lift and reach and lift and reach and point that toe, rotate that leg back so that it's in line with your leg, knee pointing forward, and little circles. And reverse for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And pause. Today we're going to do our clams. So flex both feet, pull them in, knees are bent, keep your heels together, and we're going to open and close, feeling a lot of resistance from that outer glute. 3, 2, 1, and bring it back in. Stretch those legs, bring them back so that they're in line with your body. Rotate that top leg, lift it, and place it in front of your body. You can hold on to it if you want, or you can put your hand down. Flex that bottom leg, lift and lower. 4, 3, using your inner thigh to lift. Imagine there's a little string pulling you up. 1, lift it up and pause, and circle forward and lift. 3, 2, pause, reverse it. 4, 3, 2, 1. Reach both legs together. We're going to roll to our belly and beat our heels together like this. So roll onto your belly, stack your hands, your forehead is down, heel beats for 5, 4, feel your glutes and your thighs. 2, 1, and rest. Switching sides. However you are lying on the other side is how you will lie down on this side. So if you are propped up, prop up again. If you were here, that's fine, wherever you were. Hips are stacked. You've got a little bit of energy so that you've got a little space right here between the ribs and your mat. Lift both legs, bring them forward, drop and flex that bottom leg, excuse me. And using the abs, point that foot forward, flex, press back, feel that glute engage, point to bring it forward, flex to press it back. 3 more. Make sure you're breathing. 2, 1 more. And bring it back forward, rotate that knee up, lift and flex, reach it long, point to lift, flex and reach that leg. 3, 2, 1 more. And rotate that leg, point the toe, little circles, brushing that heel. 3, 2, 1. Pause, reverse for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pause, bring those heels together. Pull the knees in. Energize your hip abs. And we're going to open and resist to close. Really creating the work in that outer glute. 4, 3, 2, 1 more. And bring it in, stretch those legs, bring them in line with your body. Rotate that top leg, lift it, bend the knee, place that leg in front, that foot in front of your hips, wherever you can get it. Flex that bottom leg and lift for 5, using that inner thigh. 4, 3, 2, 1. Lift it and hold it. Circle forward and lift for 4, 3, 2, 1. Reverse for 4. Don't forget to breathe. 3, 2, 1. Keep those legs reaching. Bring them together. And let's come all the way up. Come into kneeling. Hands are directly under the shoulders. Your shoulder blades are gliding back so your chest is wide. You're on your knees. Your tailbone is slightly tucked so your abs engage. Step that left foot back. Draw your abs in even more. Press into the heels of the hand and press that other leg back. We're going to lower for 3, 2, 1. Press all the way up. Just 2 more like that. Feel your abs engage even more. And up. 1 more. Lower. 2, 3. Press all the way up. Lift your hips. And reach them back. Keep your heels lifted. This is a big stretch. Drop one heel, bend the opposite knee. And then switch. And switch. And switch. Bring both legs up. Shift back forward into your plank. 1 more set. Lower for 3, 2, 1. Press up. You don't have to lower very far. If these are hard for you, just go wherever you can. Use your abs. Relax your shoulders away from your ears and lift those hips up. This time, lift those heels really high and then drop them and walk your hands in. Keep your head hanging. Bring your arms beside your biceps, and I want you to start curling your tailbone under to lift yourself all the way up, stacking your spine. Your arms come up with you. Your chin comes up last, and slowly relax your shoulders down. Turn your hands to face away and spread your fingertips really wide, and then I want you to push them down as if you're trying to move through muddy water. Bringing them down slowly and relax. And we are done. Thank you guys so much for joining me. I hope that you had a good time. Hey. Oh, hey, Jenny. Let me unmute everybody. Yay.
Thanks.
Yay, it was a good class. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.